Most people think dopamine is a reward chemical. It isn't. It's a learning signal, a prediction system. Your brain is constantly asking one question: was this worth repeating? And dopamine answers it, not at the end, but in the pattern between effort and outcome. Here's the part almost nobody understands. Dopamine doesn't track rewards. It tracks changes in expectation. If something feels better than expected, dopamine spikes. If it feels worse, dopamine drops, and your brain updates the behavior instantly. No debate, no hesitation, just correction. So when you sit down to work, your brain isn't neutral. It's already decided what this will feel like: slow, boring, hard. And once that prediction is locked in, you're not trying to do the work. You're trying to fight the prediction, and prediction usually wins. Now here's the trap. Even if the task is easy, even if it's quick, even if it's useful, it won't feel rewarding because it didn't beat the expectation. So dopamine stays low, and your brain logs the result. Not worth repeating. That's why forcing discipline fails long term. You're not fixing the system, you're overriding it. And override always burns out, because willpower is temporary, but prediction is structural. So the real move is not adding rewards, it's rewriting expectation before effort begins. You don't start from neutral, you start from anticipated reward. Here's how that actually works. Step 1. Create a pre-work spike. Before the task, not after. Before. Same song, same movement, same visual cue, same ritual. Every time. Because repetition builds association, and association rewires expectation. You're teaching your brain, this is where something good starts. Step 2. Remove the uncertainty cost. Your brain doesn't resist effort, it resists unclear effort. So don't say, I'll work for 2 hours. Say, I'll open the file and write 3 lines. Small, defined, guaranteed. Now the brain predicts completion, and prediction of completion creates momentum. Step 3. Make progress impossible to ignore. Because without feedback, the brain assumes nothing is happening. No signal, no reward. So you create signals, checklists, timers, progress bars, even visible pen movement. Every micro step becomes proof. This is working. And the moment the brain sees progress, dopamine rises, not from finishing, from moving forward. Step 4. Add unpredictable rewards. Not constant, variable. Sometimes early, sometimes late, sometimes skipped. Now the brain can't map the pattern. And when it can't predict the reward, it pays more attention. It leans in, it gets hooked on the process. Now look at the loop you've built. Cue, anticipation, action, feedback, reward, repeat. But here's the difference. The reward isn't waiting at the end anymore. It's built into the beginning. And after enough repetitions, your brain updates the rule. Starting feels good, not finishing. Starting, that's the shift. Because once starting feels good, you don't hesitate. You don't negotiate. You don't wait for motivation. The loop runs on its own. That's why some people look obsessed. It's not discipline, it's conditioning. Their dopamine fires at the start of effort, not the end. So if you compress everything into one line, engineer reward into the first 5 seconds. Make progress visible. Keep the reward unpredictable. Do that long enough. And hard work stops feeling like pressure. It starts feeling like gravity, something your brain moves toward automatically, without force, without resistance, without asking you first.